It's like, fuck it. I'll find out when we get home, and I can actually put everything away.
Yeah. All right, I'm recording now. How you guys doing?
You
Hello, audience.
I'm gonna minimize that so it doesn't interfere with Discord and me talking. So what I do?
Nothing. Just as soon as you said you started recording, you started to crackle.
Oh, am I okay?
No,
Yeah,
you're
we
okay now.
understand you.
I think that's
Just-
because you minimized it.
Yeah. All right. So
just the thing, you might want to, is if before we do recap. Hey, guys, this is Sebi here. I'm one of the players. By the way, if you like watching, okay, listen. Go, we have to do something.
what are you doing?
Yeah, we gotta have an
What are you
intro.
trying to do
Gotta
right
have an
now?
What are you
intro.
doing?
We gotta have an intro. Come on.
We're not having an intro.
But it's fun.
What do you mean it's fun? I don't
It's
edit
fun.
these. These just go up. Like, this is being recorded and this will go up. You do realize this.
I regret nothing.
Alright. Hello, this is...
All the regret is on the other players.
Alright. Hello, this is Daz, I control this show. Alright? I control it. It's mine. Now, last session I didn't really record it. A lot of stuff happened. Who wants to give the recap in their perspective and everyone will get an inspiration and a devil dice.
I can do it.
Oh, I'll roll
Okay,
then, since someone's gonna. I'll roll right now.
I just said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
go. Okay, sorry. Go do it.
Uh,
You're under
okay.
time. You
What?
have.
I-
Wait. You have 5 minutes. Go.
All right. So last time, after Zora got kidnapped, and we all went after her. Alex stayed behind to sort through medical supplies. But yeah, we all went after her. But on the way there, we there was some demons that spotted us, but due to certain things that Zora did, I don't really know. I think he made a contract with the demon and talked with the main guy here. They spent all their resources going up to the top. After we met up with Zora, I noticed that she had some whiskers or like crystal whiskers on her, and that she might have got a new power or devil arm. Who's to say? But that's the best I can go for so far. Then afterwards, I detected like a tear in reality, which was weird, but it's one of those secret missions that demons call out for, and once we regrouped, we decided to handle it. This guy just wanted to break his scissors, so using my knowledge of just, hey, acid breaks down matter and stuff, and Phelan having a beam that also breaks down matter, we were able to break the scissors after this thing knocked down one of us, that being Alex. It was difficult, but we managed to get by. Afterwards, we all realized that the next floor will be the last floor. We have to deal with the main bad as usual. A typical day in a devil hunter's life. So we decided to take a quick rest to regain and to reset ourselves. The demon inside Alex basically told her, "I don't want to fucking save your ass again. So get your shit together." And Alex understood, and decided to meditate and recenter herself. Vincent went through some trauma and stuff relating to his past, and this face finally got to him. But after some consoling with Alex, he got better. Phelan remained relatively fine. finally have some control over what was happening, uh, uh, and Zora as well. Me, well, as you know, I was living out my perfect life, how I always dreamed of. The dragon that's inside me yelled at me to snap the fuck out of it, and if this thing ever tried to go inside me again, it'll eat him. And I reconciled with myself and my masters, understanding that sometimes things happen that are beyond our control, but we have to roll with the punches as usual. Afterwards, we headed up to the main top to deal with Keskaban and kick his ass in the most brutal brutal way possible as he summons his shadow demons from the pool, and the demon that's basically been also helping him run this place. Uh, it was a good fight. Thanks to Phelan having a healing spirit out that kept us around, uh, uh, as well as having our friend, a new friend we made along the way. Fuck, I forget his name. Sway's character, I forget his name. I feel so bad, but in any case, Bendercroft.
Bancroft.
Bancroft.
Oh,
That's
God.
canon. That's canon. Yeah. Thanks to him and his support with his friends from the other side, we managed to overpower the demon and Keskaban. And then after when Alex used a poison on him, we started very liberally kicking his ass. uh, uh, but then as Vincent was about to finish the job, um, as he goes down, some guy, don't really know him, seemed like a samurai, showed up and was like, hey, I need him I need him because the people I work with can't have him die, so and uh, and I was like, yeah, so that's great and all, but he's kind of an asshole and he kind of caused a lot of mental trauma with us, so if you don't mind. And he's like, but then him figuring out like something like, he is an asshole, yeah, go ahead. But then the demon was like, I'm gonna take over his body, so that I have a body here and go even stronger. And there's nothing you all can stop me. And then Vincent laughed at that. Well, I don't think he laughed, but I like to imagine he laughs in his head. And used that ability that he has and far reached him, and teleported to him, as we all kicked the shit out of the demon. Uh, After the demon was defeated, the day was saved, but Gray was in a pool, forest with this black in his body with this black ink all over him. The kid had sadly passed, uh, but we refused to let him die like this. So, so through a number of means, one of them being Alex putting her demon blood, half demon blood, in him, as well as we were working to restart his heart. As well as putting a little key in there because of course, yeah. The kid managed to come to. But a little changes going on with him. Who's to say what's happened there? We caught up the organization. Uh, Raided this place for stuff because we're monsters, but and we, and we also set it on fire because fuck this place. But we evacuated, and now we're currently going to be on a train on our way back home. But first, we're going to make some stops to Zora's home so she can meet up with her mother. And that's all. And that's why I think all what happened last game.
You did good. You fumbled a bit, but you did good. Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Yeah.
There you go.
God, we can hear you again, God.
All right, nice. So yeah, everyone gets an inspiration and a devil dice, because why not?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Do we get one for completing the place?
That's why you're getting a devil dice.
Oh, okay.
That's why you're getting one, silly.
You dumb fucking bitch. Anyway.
Oh shit, man.
Anyway, so yes.
I feel.
And we level.
Oh yeah, and you guys
Oh, yeah,
love them,
we-
as you guys can clearly see on the screen.
Yeah, and yeah.
Their numbers are bigger.
Guys, I have 2 attacks now. Well, I already have 2 attacks already, but I have extra attack now. I can basically fight God.
Bet?
What?
Bet?
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Oh,
Shut the fuck
Christ.
up.
Why isn't every campaign, Han, you're so focused on punching some fucking divine entity in the face?
That is untrue, and you know that.
You have a gun that can kill
Jesus.
God in one campaign.
Jesus
Anyway,
in Castlevania.
We're focusing. Yes.
I'll make that character goal of mine one day.
After, dealing with everything that's happening in Yilang, completing the mission, telling them about everything that happened, even telling them that you completed the mission, they increase the amount of money you will be getting at the end of the day, and it'll be at your shop that you have. Last I remembered, you guys all went to the train. You didn't take that long. The train will be coming back. You can wait at the train station while Gray is very much asleep. And
He's what?
he's
He's
asleep. He passed out. He tired. And if you wait long enough,
Good on him.
the train will come back. But it's not the train with Nicholas on it.
Silverstein.
Yeah, Silver Bull. Not Silverstein. Silver Bull.
Okay.
Not like those fucking Goldsteins. Fuck those. Fuck them. Fuck Nico. She stole my idea. Anyway, which is an
Okay,
actual
so has
character
anyone seen
reason
that-
for Nicholas. She stole his idea
So-
about the Devil Breaker.
Okay, so Dragon would see this. Dragon, have you ever seen that Tobey Maguire meme of just like, they stole
Yeah.
it from me, Carmine?
Yep.
Yeah, I seen that. But yeah, as you get on the train, it says that it's going to be making another stop at the town in between Yilang and Ignis Point. Not very important, but there will be another stop there. And I have my book right here. Let me get you the name of this town. Twildern.
Does this town have a pin on the map?
Oh yeah, I always invisible. Let me get it for you.
Ooh.
It's the map. No,
stop that.
But
Uh-huh.
it's while I'm getting it, it's right here. But let me get that pin for you. And I also remember I have to fucking like on the recording of this, I really gotta fucking like label that map with all those like the smaller towns. Give me a second. It is.
While we're taking a second.
Yeah, you guys can wait for the train. The train would show up, and yeah.
Excellent.
I'm
Excellent.
just chill out in my disguise, man. Eyes are green.
How long do we have to wait for the train?
Well, we don't have cars.
The train will probably take like an hour just to get there.
An hour?
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
guys actually, if I remember the time, let me actually go check, so I don't fuck you guys over and mislead you with misconceptions. It is. What time are you? It is actually you'd be waiting.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday the 7th. Yeah, you'd be waiting an hour. 12:30. That's when the bus shows up.
Okay. Vincent's gonna head off
It's all right.
back into town.
Give me a second.
It's
He'll
blue
just sit
now.
and he'll be back by the time the train gets there.
What you got, Vincent?
Yeah, hold on.
See you later.
Need to just check Slayer's focus real quick.
Oh my god.
Not for sure it's focus. I run.
You totally are. You add your intelligence modifier to perception.
I'm not currently your focus.
You're not. He's not. On the Gomba tracker, you do not have him procced as he leaves. But yes, we got a blue.
No.
Oh god, why are things blue?
Oh, because it's night.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 28 stealth.
Roll perception, bitch.
Jesus.
Roll
Hold on,
perception,
hold on.
Sebby.
Hold on.
Yeah, everyone's proficiency also increases to 3 now, meaning all
yeah.
skills their profession is.
That's
Their
awesome.
No,
is?
roll perception.
That's listen. You announced that you were leaving.
Would you pay attention?
Yes.
No, you said you weren't. You said you're in a state that you normally wouldn't. Sebby, don't you do this. Play your
What do you
character.
mean? What do you mean?
Play your character.
I'm playing my character. It's called, having stalkerish tendencies.
Roll
Jesus.
perception without any of the benefits from your Slayer's focus.
That feels very, very much like it's not in line with what we've seen me do.
Oh my god.
Or you could just not roll.
We've seen that he's always my
Oh,
party.
fine, fucking go for it. Let's not dwell on this. I love how you're fighting for it.
I just like to imagine. Okay, since he's stealthed anyway.
Wait.
Go to your
I like to imagine. Shilong blinks. Vincent gone, and he does, and he looks to his right. Oh, Alex is gone as well.
Alex. Oh, is your guy?
I'm actually, as Vincent heads off, Phelan is actually going to also say, I actually also have a bit of business to take care of outside the city. How long did you say the train would be?
An hour.
An hour?
Yes. But if you try to delay the train, you possibly could. It stops there. It arrives in an hour and then waits like 10 minutes or so. So.
Okay.
Go on, just
I'll
look
just
at it.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta. I'll keep the kid safe.
I'll be back relatively soon. It's not a huge issue.
Until it is. Anyway, continue.
And Phelan's also gonna head into town.
Alright. Anyone else going anywhere as y'all waiting?
Shilong looks at Zora. You gotta do something too.
I need to get home. Like, to my home. I don't need to do anything else before then. I just need to talk to Mom.
Okay, next one is Superman. Oh yeah, Zora. What's with the whisk?
So, I want to be clear, you saw her throw on the mask. So
Yeah, and the mask too.
I mean, Vincent would have said it was a double arm.
Stuff happened.
You made a devil arm from someone, which was what Vincent said. But I don't think you fought someone, feeling that you're fine.
Look, some things went down while you were gone. Well, I was gone, rather. You know. Not important.
You talk with Cascaban.
Did you not hear me when I said like he gave a whole spiel about we're not so different, you and I, you know,
She
this
actually did
whole
make
big
mention,
thing.
She did make mention last session. You
Oh
guys
yeah, I know she did. I kind of forgot about that. That's on me, Han.
No, no, but also,
but
Phelan, give yourself an inspiration. Everyone got one.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I just noticed you didn't have one.
But yeah, just like I get the whole Cascaban. He gave his whole like evil bad guys, whatever. But that doesn't explain the devil arm.
Well, he before you guys arrived, he unleashed this big beast. It didn't seem all that strong, and after I killed it, the mask appeared, and I claimed it.
So insight. You seemed fine when I got there, and you know.
She just said she crushed it.
Yeah.
She did get bit. You can tell that she did get bit, but
I wasn't.
The problem is where she got bit is where the devil arm turned into whiskers. So, there's that.
I'm a insight Zora real quick. Boopy.
Oh, it's not real.
Son of a bitch.
I got an 8.
I got a 10.
Anyway, so I used my inspiration. I'm kidding. No, I'm not gonna use it.
Fuck off.
No.
You actually?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
He's gonna look at you. Go like squint his eyes.
Cat smirk.
Then I guess I didn't give you enough credit then. And he's like casually
right.
just like mess up your hair.
But yeah, it's no big deal. It's kind of like Vincent's thing, I guess. It helps my spell cast and it gives me a couple extra abilities.
Oh, as long as it helps us out, as long as I'm not gonna use it to mess with anyone here, then it's fine.
All right.
No promises on that last part. Wink.
Does Alex use do anything?
I have a spell called Lunacy. You expect me not to use this on the party?
Fucking Christ. Alex. And, you do not see Vincent walk away, and when I'll say you do have him as your quarry, but he still evades you in a way you have not seen him do so. It's like after this experience, you've all sort of zeroed in on certain things and aspects you're able to do much better. So there's that.
And this fucks me, but she can sense the devil arm.
Yeah. You can tell what the devil arm is. Actually, no, you can't. You have a case.
I can tell where other.
Doesn't that only block it for a certain amount of feet?
Shit, you're right. No,
Yes.
Continue.
So
There's an argument to be made that you pick up on mine first, and that there's something going on there. So I'll say, yes.
Well, the thing is, you can detect multiple devil arms. Is the problem, right? You have an innate sense of where demonic energy is going due to your heritage.
Okay. I could stalk him. I could.
Kind of weird, champ. Not gonna lie.
I mean, it's Alex.
It's Alex.
Do I stalk you? No. I'm gonna follow, basically what my demon was talking about. And it's like, not gonna bother with him. But I am gonna mark him as my quarry.
That's perfectly fine. I'll let
He
that
is
happen.
my quarry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna wait here and just
wait for the train.
She's not going to look like she's meditating. She's gonna look like she's just sitting there, like with her arms crossed and leaning back.
All right.
In a seat.
Mm-hmm.
But she is trying to meditate.
All right. Simple enough. Chiro, don't die. What are you doing? You okay, buddy?
Warning for people watching this back, I am a sick boy.
You'll be fine, though. And we're not in the same room. Okay? All right.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I like how that's one of the things he does. Also, we're not in the same room.
Well, it's actually quite obvious to find out if we're in the same room. But either way, we'll go with Vince's thing first. As Vincent, you go back into the city. There is hysteria, or not? It's like a scene from like Godzilla, where there's a gigantic explosion in the distance, or in this case, the insane asylum, the Desada Insane Asylum is burning down to the ground, and everyone seems to be freaking out because it's like they just woke up from a large mass hysteria nightmare, and they're all freaking out, wondering what they're doing. As I want you to roll me perception.
Okay. Eight.
A lot of people, or a lot of the people there are getting counseled by a lot of other people. You don't know why they're doing this, but there are people talking to the people freaking out, essentially. And you do see the leader of the town. Also, it seems like he was like trapped in his room for the longest time. As he seems like he comes out, he's like, what in God's name happened to my head? As he seems to think about what the fuck happened, because he also was in a gigantic illusion to keep everything silent.
Okay.
But yeah,
I'm gonna look for Boris.
Boris? Alright.
Or not. Is it Boris or Bruno?
I think we'll say Boris for now. Because I don't remember. Probably in the...
I don't remember.
Yeah, probably in the... full disclosure, I made that name up on the fly. And I didn't write it down. I should have wrote it down, but I did not. I'll be honest with you. Okay, roll me investigation.
Okay.
How would you be looking for him? Would you be asking around? Would you... What's going on?
Not so much asking around, but trying to, make my way through the crowds of people.
So just looking.
Probably back at his home.
Alright.
See if I can find any trace of him.
Alright. Roll me perception. Because you're not really doing heavy investigation work. You're walking around looking. But yeah.
Not 2025.
And those count now. Not 20. Those count. I'm lowering how much experience I'm giving you guys. It'll increase after another proficiency increase. But for now, every 5 nat 20s you get 250 experience each. All right.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot we get experience for these.
Yeah, if you get 5.
Yeah. That was the original thing.
I've been so used to getting an inspiration.
Damn.
You forgot.
So, quick and ride.
You're with Daddy now. You're with Daz. You're with me.
Never say that again.
Wow.
No. Actually, don't say that again in front of Soru.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Either way. 25?
Mm-hmm.
As you're walking around, you do see, going back to his house, you notice people walking towards there in suits, going to where, his house would be. Observing from a distance, you notice that they are investigating the area, and these people are in suits and trench coats. And they're wearing what are the paperboy hats type thing?
Mm.
They're wearing that type of stuff, and they're just looking around. And let me roll something for them. Are you stealthing? Vincent.
Yeah,
You're stealthing?
I am.
Okay. We'll use that passive that you were using before. They do not notice you. Okay?
Okay.
And I would actually very much like... this is sequitur, non sequitur. But if I do begin to cut out or whatever, let me know so I can fix it. Because I'm very worried about that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to let that be known, though. Yeah, they do not notice you. They continue to look around his house. Do you do anything in response?
With my perception, do I notice any pot way to identify them or any marking symbols that anything that
All right.
I may have a chance of recognizing?
All right. With that 25, you do notice that there is a badge on little bobby pin that some people have strapped to their shoulders, their chest, on their pant leg. It is the group of people that Caleb worked for, or worked for Caleb. As you know, Bruno was an informant for Caleb as well, so they're probably now realizing, due to Caleb's connection with Discovery about the city, etc., and they're making sure that he's okay, realizing he's not here.
Okay.
They leave the house after a few minutes of looking around. They sort of talk to each other. I'm going to say around 10 feet away from the house, if that's cool. In an alleyway just next to the house. You don't really hear what they're saying, even with the 25. They're trying to be quiet as possible. So, you can only do so much with a nat 20 perception, right? I will say you do hear the something along the lines of, yeah, he ain't here. Oh, that's a shame. Bruno's a good guy. He must have died. As you see coming down from somewhere else, where you quickly duck into the alleyway using your 28 perception. You see someone else coming down from where the burning hill was, but through the alleyway. You see him, carrying a charred body, as he drops it down in front of these people inside the house as you look through a window. As you hear them say, yeah, this is Bruno. It looks like he died in there. As they begin to inspect the body, yeah, someone cut his neck, stabbed him. It looks like he was suffering, so they killed him. As quick flashback, when you guys all were up in the second floor, those group of people sitting down in the table, one of them was Bruno. As you killed him, you showed them mercy. And I was gonna say it, but he went looking for them, so.
Okay.
As they sort of shake his head, as they're like, did he leave any information about this place now it's cleared out? As I believe you still have the book that his notebook.
Yeah.
I'd actually like you to mark that down. I don't think I told you to. Did you?
I didn't mark it down at the time, but I do remember it was given to me.
I do remember too. I'd like to ask you to mark it down, please. But that's not really an important thing. I'd just like to know if you have it or not, if you're going to use it for something else. Because you can. They shake their heads like, no notebook. That's crazy. It's probably someone that dealt with the situation knew Bruno's influence with our group and probably took it as information and dealt with the situation. What was their group's name again? As some person just looks, as he looks to a bunch of people. I'm gonna turn my phone off. I forgot you're on, buddy. Who's messaging me? Oh shit! I forgot I had something to do yesterday. But either way, they'll forgive me. She says, we don't know. We just because we're in with Discovery doesn't mean they tell us who does the jobs. And they're like, yes. All right. Tell Caleb that Bruno's dead and the job's already been dealt with. All right, let's get out of here. As they all get up, they basically wrap Bruno up. One of the guys, or one of the people there, which seems to be a much more feminine figure, wraps Bruno's body up and throws her over her shoulder and leaves Bruno's house. Gets into a car and they drive away, putting Bruno's body in the back of the trunk. Do you do anything to stop this? Or do you do anything at all?
He'll just give a silent moment for Bruno, but he won't stop them or do anything.
Okay. As you leave the alleyway, I assume. Is there anything else you want to do?
The asylum is basically burnt to the ground at this point, or in the midst of it.
It's in the midst of burning down.
Rather, would it be?
It's in the midst of burning down. Like all the wood and stuff are. It's basically the first level already collapsed, or the top collapsed inward, and now the second layer is collapsing inward as well. The first is only just one story at this point, as there were chemicals in there that ignited the flames even further, and is basically fanning the fire. Oh wait, give me one second.
You cut out.
How'd you cut out?
Give me a second.
Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit.
All right. How am I good? How do I sound now?
Sound good.
Okay.
I'm good.
So, is there anything you want to do in the town, Vincent?
Not right now. I think with that, I'll head back to the train station.
All right. That would have taken you about 20 minutes or so to,
Okay.
get all that shit together and figure all that stuff out. Eavesdropping probably would have been like 5, so 25 minutes in total. Yeah, going back to the train station, you'll be fine. And moving on, Phelan. What exactly are you doing?
Phelan is going to duck into an alley where no one is.
Okay.
And Phelan's gonna cast Conjure Animals.
Okay. What animal are you conjuring, if I may ask?
Would I know what the birds that are native around here are?
Yeah, they're not very hard to. Well, actually, roll me nature.
All right. Weirdly enough, I'm not proficient in nature.
You're a druid, dude.
Yeah, I'm a druid, but I'm not proficient in nature. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's like a cleric not being proficient in religion, which happens more often.
It happens a lot.
Yeah,
Let's
It
be
happens
real.
more. Yeah.
Listen, God, listen. I believe in my God. I have faith in my God. I don't know anything about my
Oh
God.
yeah,
Fuck,
the name each fucking testament. Okay, let's not get crazy here.
Shit.
Let's not get crazy here.
Have you read the Bible? I skimmed it.
There were no pictures, all right?
Yeah,
There's no
I got a
pictures.
6 on it.
You got a 6? Okay.
Yep.
You don't necessarily know. They're you're not necessarily near the water, but you're close enough that seagulls can be around. You know, there are pigeons. You know, there's pigeons. You're not really sure specific breed, but you can at least know that pigeons are a fact around here. Because even if you fail a check, there's enough common sense and awareness of the area that you can like make out like, all right, there's pigeons around. Pigeons are a thing.
I don't know anything more specific.
Yeah, you don't know anything.
Pigeons are the baseline.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I'm going to summon 8 pigeons. Or 8 face spirits that take on the form of pigeons.
As you do so, your ribbons begin to flutter around as your fairy-like ribbons expand outward slightly, as it basically creates like a ribbon, like, you know how ribbon dancers do that weird like choreographed dance, and the ribbons seem to flow in this beautiful cacophony? Something like that. That's what your ribbons do, and it sort of creates this weird sigil in the air that acts as a basically landing portal for these face spirits to come through, as your ribbons almost change their shape very quickly with each passing through as they touch the ribbons, as these face spirits fly out of this circle that your ribbons created into pigeons that swirl around and land in front of you.
Yeah. She's going to sort of look at them. Never having done this before and never having actually interacted with the Fae before, she's gonna just smile and then sort of shake her head and just, right. Thank you all for responding to my summons. I'd like for you to... I'm not going to roleplay this, but essentially she, rather politely, considering the spell, asks them to essentially scout out the city.
Okay.
Make sure there's no... If there's any rioting, essentially, she wants to know if there's any...
basically hysteria.
Yes. Okay. She wants to know where she can help within this hour.
Alright. You want to roll it for me, or do you want me to roll it?
I'll roll it.
All right, roll
what
me
am I rolling?
1d20 plus 2. With advantage, because there's multiple.
Okay. Nat 20. 22.
That's 2. Alright, guys. Don't get 5 too soon. It's always when this rule's active you guys decide to, just... Anyway. Yes, the birds begin to fly up and basically hover around. 20 minutes, 10-15 minutes pass as they, begin to come back, congregate back to where you are. As they... I forget, can they speak to you?
It doesn't say in the spell that they can speak.
Alright.
But she will have... Essentially, while they were gone, she'll have prepared, I believe I had her buy a notebook. Let me check. You know what? Shit, I didn't think about this.
Shit, I didn't think I'd get this far.
I can speak Sylvan, but they can't speak in general, so that's not gonna help. Yeah, they can't speak. They can do other things to convey messages, they are intelligent still, but...
So the pigeons will come by, and the way they'll convey this message is that they'll begin to flap. Flap so hard that their feathers begin to fall. Some feathers begin to fall off as they begin to no longer take the form of feathers and turn into like fey dust on the ground as they kick it up. As you see the words flash into the air saying, "There does not seem to be any hysteria, but there are people worrying about if their life is a lie, and they seem to be having problems with their spouses and children, whether or not they're actually their children. It seems in this moment, or however long they were in this state, they've had families with people they never really liked, and they were married before this point. There seems to be despair among the people more than hysteria." But
She looks
there does
somewhat
seem
saddened.
yeah, but there does seem to be people in trench coats that are calming other people down. There are not a lot, but there are a few.
Okay, so there are people taking care of the situation.
As they do the same motion again, dust. Yes, there does seem to be people trying to remedy the situation.
She will nod, seemingly satisfied with the information they've gathered, and she's actually going to Daz, I don't know if this is a thing,
What?
but it just popped into my head, and I kind of want to do it if it's a thing.
All right, what's up?
Can I guess, reward them with more magic?
What do you mean?
I mean, can I give them more magic?
Are you giving them a spell slot?
I was actually thinking of giving them my fairy fire.
Right, you can
like the energy
that.
from my fairy fire.
Yeah, you have access for that. How would you do so?
I guess using that same link that is connecting her and the animals, or the spell. She sort of just raises her ribbons and over the lot of them, and isn't going to cast the spell, but is going to like disperse the energy amongst them, essentially.
All right, I want you to roll me Arcana real quick. Roll me that Arcana, friend.
13.
13. You hover your ribbons above them and just give your fairy fire magic to them, but not in the way that's usually implemented. You try to, sprinkle it around them, trying to just, douse them with fairy dust, essentially. Mark that off, that one use. And
she, after that point, having done that, she just smiles down at them.
But as that happens, I'm going to roll something.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to do something funny.
Okay.
As that happens, one of the birds, they shake their head as you notice their feathers turn like a very very translucent pink as he begins to grow slightly. As he begins to grow slightly as it begins to slightly change shape, as he turns into what seems to be a doppelganger of you.
A doppelganger?
A doppelganger of you, but difference is his hair is much shorter, does not have ribbons, and has a black streak running through their hair. As it sort of just looks around.
Wait, are they male? Are they a male version of Phelan?
Who knows? As they just look around and they look at their hands and they try to say something, but nothing comes out. as all the pigeons look at them, very shocked.
Yeah, Phelan looks confused. She's like, what?
As the pigeon sort of tries to fly, it does. It can hover. It has a fly speed equal to that of a pigeon still, but it's considered a medium creature.
She looks at this sort of shocked and goes, I don't really know how I did that. I was just intending to thank you all for your services.
It looks at you and then it starts using its fingers to poke your face.
She sort of chuckles. Alright.
As he looks amazed at this new revelation of fingers.
Okay, I think it's time for you guys to go back.
As that's your familiar.
Well? Oh my god. She'll dispel the conjure animals.
As they all disappear. That one lingers a little bit longer as it sort of still looks at his fingers as it realizes it should leave and then it disappears.
Yeah, she does say she'll be calling upon them again in the future if they're willing to respond.
Yes. And that's your familiar.
Okay.
Little because last session when you use your what's it called, healing spirit, it was a version of you. Spirit. It was just a little fey version of you that didn't say anything and couldn't attack. I like that idea, and I made it your familiar.
Okay.
For whenever you want to use, because UA druid can expend the use of wild shape to cast the find familiar spell to summon a familiar to their aid. All right. That's what shows up.
I see. All right. All right then. Yeah. Phelan is gonna make her way back to the others now that she's checked around the city very thoroughly with that nat 20. And, yeah. She's gonna head back to the others.
All right. Getting back to the others. Is anyone over there at the train station doing anything?
I'm just keeping an eye on Gray. Casually talking with Zora as he's sleeping.
All right.
Waiting for the train to arrive.
Alex, anything?
Alex is not doing anything except really going through the day's events, like from most recent all the way to the start of the day when she woke up.
All right. And Zora? Dragon?
Sorry, I had to mute myself.
Oh, you're good.
Zora's just kind of page turning as I imagine more and more of her book is starting to make sense to her.
Yeah. You do see in your book a new spell that was written by your father. Detonate is in there and shows up as you read the effects of the spell.
Thank you, Father.
As you read the effects of the spell and the alchemical or the arcane equation to cast the spell, there is a note under it that says, "My dear Zora, I did not know you would make it this far, but I'd secretly hoped you'd get strong enough to read to this point in the book. I'm proud to know you're getting stronger and understanding how this book works. But at a certain point, there'll be something I can't teach you in this book, and I will always be here. My messages will always be here in this book. milestones for your strength. They'll be here in this book. I want you to know that you cannot rely on this book all the time. As much as I want you to, you're at a point where I can no longer call you my baby girl. Show me that you are my daughter. As the message disappears.
Zora looks at where the message once had been. She's kind of closes the book and holds it to her chest for a moment, just kind of silently contemplating those words from her father, and as well as in what they might mean in tangent to some other recent discoveries.
Yeah. I've been holding on to that for a bit. Hmm? Yeah, so now whenever you reach a milestone of some sort that your father deems appropriate, you'll be getting a message that's already been in the book.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
But
Oh god.
Yeah. You ready for that emotional roller coaster? Yeah, I bet you're not.
No.
But after a certain point, Vincent makes his way back. Not so long after, Phelan also returns. I can say, if you guys want to, we can skip to the hour where the train shows up, or we can wait it out. If you guys want to talk about anything, you can do so, but the option is for me to skip time now. Let me know if you want to.
Guys, you want to just skip time and head on to the train?
I'd be
that.
down. What?
Well, what'd you say?
I said I'd be down.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. I don't got nothing else to do.
All right.
Check around the city. That damn well.
Yeah, I'm fine with just skipping on the train since we can still talk on the train.
Gotcha.
Same here.
All right. So
Des,
yes.
what is the closest stop to Hosgate on the train?
The closest stop to Hosgate?
Yes.
It would be the city of Fairton, but your car's not there. You could always just jump off the train.
Yep.
Wait, so where are we? Where on the map is that?
Oh, fuck. Right.
There's
Hosgate is near Aquaplate.
Hosgate's here, and Fairton is this little blip, which I did not give to you guys. Sorry.
Okay. If we were gonna stop in Ignis Point to get to do the thing we were talking about,
And Tooldurn's this.
It'd be before. Okay.
Yeah, but that's so to keep this fair, Daz.
Mm-hmm.
What I thought I saw in Ignis Point. Can I make an educated guess as to that's similar to a secret mission?
What did you see in Fairton?
Something similar.
Ignis Point.
Oh, Ignis Point.
Yeah, when I was walking through the city.
Yeah, you can make a very strong educated guess. I believe it was you saw a door. Remind me what you saw.
I didn't roll high enough, but I saw what looked to be a kind of, how did you describe it? Was a tear or a not so much a door, but it's probably nothing.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you described it.
Yeah, you can make an educated guess on if you believe that to be a secret mission or not.
Okay.
So,
Hell yeah.
so, I skipped through. I skipped time. It's now 12:30. To get to the town of Twildern from Yilang, that would be a day or so. Yeah, it'd be a day or so. It's pretty.
Well, there.
Twildern. Looking at the map, Twildern.
Yep, I see it.
All right. Probably day and a half or a day. I'll say a day. Which means you guys can get your long rest if you so decide.
Yay!
During the long rest, can I copy over Keskaban's spellbook into mine?
We need money.
You have the materials?
Fuck, that's right. I need money for that. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
I love wizard. Da, 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 da.
Who's rooming with Alex? I want to just know this. We gonna keep the rooms?
Oh fuck, you have to change the rooms again.
Doesn't really
No,
matter.
I'm just asking.
It doesn't matter. You
Well,
guys can
there's a reason.
oh, yeah,
There's a reason.
Kicks door open.
I got watch over. I got watch over Vincent. That's what basically Shilong's doing.
You mean Gray?
Great. No, fuck. I don't know why.
No.
Gray. No, I know what I
Gray.
said.
No, I know what I said. But yeah, no, I
I'll
got watch over Gray.
I'll room with Alex.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
Alright.
Zora. Hi.
Hi.
I was gonna pick the song for you.
So,
No,
hey, Zora.
See, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
If you try some shit, I can just make it go crazy again. Anyway, continue.
Moving all the stuff that we, like that we raided, but
Yeah.
she's basically going to just some point, before you head to sleep. She basically has just been quiet and just like normal Alex,
Mm-hmm.
but there's different beds in the room, right? Or is it like a bunk? What is it? What's going on
There's
here?
2 beds.
There's 2 beds?
Very similar to a bunk, yeah, but 2 beds.
Okay. She's gonna stand up and just come over to your bed, Zora. Just put a hand on your shoulder.
What? What is this? What?
Just stare at you.
What are you doing?
And she just opens her mouth as if she's trying to say something.
Wow. What was that, sir?
And
What'd you roll just now?
that was a charisma saving throw. I got wait, why am I not rolling that with disadvantage? Oh, I think that's checks at disadvantage. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's a 9 minus D4, so that's a 3. So that's a 6. She is trying to say something, but looks as if she's just opening and closing her mouth, like she's unable to find what words, but she's just sitting there.
I cast detect thoughts. Let's see if these thoughts are on your surface.
Okay. How do I say that? I don't want to be weak. Can't show her that I'm. How do I say this?
Why are you so scared of being weak?
She just tilts her head. No. I couldn't sleep.
Do you want want me to leave?
No.
Then what do you want from me?
Detect thoughts going still, I imagine.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
I want you to move over. And then she just opens her mouth and just doesn't. She just.
He moves over.
She
Oh,
just
damn, I actually clicked that.
nods. She just nods and just grabs the pillow and lays down next to you.
No wandering hands. Alright.
Why would I?
Because I'm damn fine, that's why. Anyway, good night, Alex.
Good night, Zora.
Daz?
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh,
I'll be right back.
Oh.
Sorry.
alright. Yes.
The hallway in front of the rooms. Does that have windows out to the opposite side? As in, can you see outside the train from the hallway?
Yes.
Then, yeah. Vincent is gonna be out there and playing back the memory that was dredged up,
Alright.
and he does not get any sleep.
That's actually perfect because with Shilong and Gray in one room and Alex and Zor in the other, we're rooming together, bud.
There are 4 rooms.
Oh, I thought there were only 3.
4 in first class.
Oh.
But yeah, Vincent does not get any sleep.
Hey,
Mm.
bud.
Shilong doesn't need sleep
I mean-
either.
Do you know I'm out there?
Oh no, I'm not doing that. Sorry, but Des,
Yeah.
the rest of this night, so like, the Gray's, all right, yeah, I'm basically keeping watch,
Alright.
so we don't get surprise attacked.
Alright. As you keep watch on Gray and everything else, you notice that he begins to, he seems like he's having a nightmare. He seems to be tossing and turning. He's sweating.
I'm gonna go to him.
But yeah, nothing really out of the ordinary. He just seems to be having a nightmare. What are you doing? Why'd you...
I didn't get the long rest,
Right.
so I'm marking my stuff back off.
Alright.
You can long rest without sleeping, right?
Nope.
It's just
No.
why?
You can get a long rest without sleeping, but if you haven't slept, like if you've gone a day without sleeping, you get exhaustion and don't get it.
Yep.
I know that. I just mean, like, it's been a full 24 hours since, like, I just figured he would be able to get a rest in the daytime, but...
Well, once again, I'm not going to stop him from getting a long rest.
Yeah.
Also, this is midnight, so...
Yeah. Elon's just gonna casually place a hand on Gray, like, in a sense to give him like that feeling of like calming someone down.
As you put your hand on him, his body feels super cold.
Super cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
All right. I'm gonna just slightly make my hand warm,
Alright.
so I can do that.
Yeah.
And just not not fire warm.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, just place it on his forehead.
Alright. You do notice he stops struggling slightly, but he is breathing kind of heavy like he is having a nightmare. But yeah, he eventually stops and he goes back to sleep fully. No longer nightmare. What you gonna do? Bird.
Yeah.
Um,
It's that rough.
Phelan?
one question.
I might have
Would
an
I
answer.
be able to? Would I be able to hear Vincent out in the hallway?
I mean, I'm not trying to stealth, so be going off my passive, I guess.
18.
What's your pass?
18.
Okay,
18.
mine's also an 18.
Beats it.
So yeah, you'd hear him.
You hear him.
Hmm.
Well, it goes to the defender.
Gonna.
That would be him.
Oh, true.
Is it not me to beats it?
I mean,
It goes to the
Well, it is.
attacker. It goes to the attacker.
Yeah.
It doesn't go to the
Okay.
defender. In that case,
AC, because otherwise AC would also be like one below.
either way,
Okay.
we'll just say for this instance, you know, he's there.
Phelan's actually gonna, upon hearing from out in the hallway, or more than just walking past, she's actually going to pop her head out, just sort of open the door and look out.
You see him just looking at the window.
She'll walk out, sort of walk up next to you, look out the window with you. For a moment before looking to you. Not planning on getting any rest?
He just shakes his head. He doesn't look at you.
She sort of just looks at you for a moment. I noticed before we headed up to the final floor, I noticed something, and I had been wanting to. I've been wanting to check if you're okay, because I know that place fucked with us, and I'm a bit worried about how it affected people.
That'll be fun. And me.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Would
roll
I
that
be under the
insight.
effect of exhaustion right now?
Hmm?
As?
Yeah.
Would I be under the effects of exhaustion right now?
Not yet. No. Rolled in the tower, nerd.
Okay, so it's true.
Oh,
Mhm.
y'all.
Oh, both of us.
Yeah.
I've never rolled in the tower before.
Oh, this is new to me.
Exciting.
Yeah. One second. Phelan, you definitely know something's wrong.
Ah. She looks at you for a moment, and when you say "I'll be fine," and She says, Vincent, in the time I've known you, I've never really seen you express a lot of emotion, at least when it comes to yourself. When it comes to Gray, you get worried. When it comes to the others, you get, at times, I think, annoyed. I've seen you have a few different emotions, but I've never seen you sad. Which is why when I saw your eyes, it was enough. I got worried. Because I know, with how you are, you don't show that very often. And I'm not going to force you to talk about what you saw. But I just want you to know. She's going to sort of just going to take a step closer to you. I want you to know if you need help or if you just want to talk. Don't worry.
Just don't.
She looks at you. She tries to look at you a bit closer. Because you said you're not facing toward her, right?
No.
Are you purposefully facing away from her?
He is now.
Well, I'm already this deep in. Fuck off, Daz. She's going to, just gonna look at you for a moment. Go. Again, I'm not gonna force it. I just want you to know you're not alone. You have Gray, you have me, you have the others. Just wanted to let you know that.
You can't see his face, but you do see him trembling a little.
Alright, Phelan. Alright. Alright, Phelan. Let's do this. Phelan's going to, after seeing you trembling, Phelan's gonna just not like a super big one, but she is going to pull you into a very small hug.
Now, when you say pull him into,
Okay, let's pull him into. She is going to hug you. Whether that be like hugging your back or... Yeah. She's going to hug you. Very, very gently.
yeah, you would hear quiet sobbing.
She's just gonna be there, just hugging you.
No, I need to know. Are you guys going to sleep? Or what's happening?
Vincent is not sleeping tonight.
Phelan?
She would try to get him to sleep. Especially considering... Actually, no, he hasn't said anything about the secret mission. So, she would try to get him to rest, but if he was adamant on refusing, she's gonna stay with him.
Alright.
Unless he tells her to leave, she's gonna stay with him.
Oh, he would after a while.
He'd tell her to get some rest?
Hmm.
Okay. She'd sort of just... I imagine this is after you stop crying.
Yeah.
She sort of just lets go of the hug and gives you a smile. At some point, you should get some rest. But I'll do as you say.
Alright.
Good night, Vincent. As she's gonna walk back to her room.
Alright. Real quick, I'm gonna pause the recording. I'm gonna say something.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm recording.
Also, Daz,
Yo,
and then I'm gonna... You're wrong.
I can joke, but either way. So I'm gonna implement a slight new rule that changes nothing, especially since you're sleeping. But it requires at least once a day you get 8 hours of sleep. At least. Any more than that after, I think it was like, if it was like a certain amount of days after your charisma modifier, you start taking levels of exhaustion. I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's the case.
You mean con?
What?
Con modifier.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's an amount of... We cannot sleep for an amount of days equal to our con modifier, essentially.
No, Daz, I'm very charismatic.
No, listen. I'm sorry. The soothing music and the talk got me a little drowsy. I'm gonna be real.
Nah, it's good.
I'm so glad I got to do that.
All right, but so Vincent, you will not be taking a level of exhaustion yet. What is your constitution?
18.
18. So you can go 4 days.
What if it's a -1? Vincent, you should have been sleeping yesterday.
You're dead, Vincent. You're dead. All right. But after 8 hours or so, I'll say it takes 8 hours to get to Twildern because it's that length. I should really fix this map up with the bar on the bottom. But either way, yeah, it takes 10 hours to get to Twildern. Not a day. Like that's stupid. Why'd I even say that? But it takes 10 or so hours to get to Twildern if you're lucky, which I'll say in this case you are, to just expedite certain things. And it stops. Everyone sort of wakes up. Vincent, you have not slept.
Hmm.
The conductor sounds off and he says on this weird, like, very retro intercom.
So we just... Unless we have to make a check to basically understand them. Got it.
Get over, stay.
I thought people speak English now. What the hell did you just said?
Never mind, I got a 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I'm in New York. I've learned how to speak conductor. It's an art. It really is.
Alright, I'm gonna...
No. It's a fucking road.
I'm a roll perception.
As far as I'm concerned, with Zora's 8 passive, he's speaking in tongues.
You don't have disadvantage.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Uh,
I got 13. I got 18 with disadvantage.
But why do you have disadvantage?
Exhaustion.
No, you don't have exhaustion.
no
yet.
exhaustion. Not yet.
No.
All right, yeah. Well, 18 or 19, either way.
Either way.
Also,
Uh,
like, I think conductor speak is just a rogues thieves can't.
I'll be at one. Give me one level. I'll be able to understand conductors.
If you try to understand what he says, anyone with a passive over 15 of insight, anyone with a passive
18.
of 15 insight or over can understand what he's saying.
Alright, what is he
Oh,
saying?
Ooh, nah.
I have 14. Damn it.
I have an 18.
He essentially said, "Oh, this is the stop, Twildern. Next stop, we're gonna be going in an hour. Prepare yourselves and don't get left behind."
Especially you, Phelan.
Hold
Just
on,
like-
hold on, let me-
just like he gets like really specific.
Fucking failing. Oh shit!
Okay,
A rare positive.
Sora. A rare positive as a roll a charisma save, and I get
Not a rare positive. A rare double digit.
a rare double digit. I get a 16 minus 1 on the d4. Hey Zora,
Yeah, what's up?
you were cuddled. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Oh my god.
I see. Noted. Whenever Alex wakes up, Zora's head is in her chest. Anyway, moving on.
Nice. So yeah, you wake up though at that noise.
Is Gray up?
Gray actually stays asleep through it.
He deserves it.
I love. You know what
You
I
okay?
love about this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this in the meta. You guys can't do it now that I said it. All right, it's a rule. No one has checked Gray's body. Not one of you has thought to check Gray's body. Moving on. You can't do it
I'm
now.
with him.
Anyway, check Gray's body. Okay. But just like I'll like slightly just leave him sleeping for now.
All right.
He does appear to be breathing, right?
Roll me medicine. Roll me medicine.
I'm rolling. I'm just trying to wisdom. Well, that's a 5.
I don't know. Is he? How do I check? What do I do?
Grab one of the medicine people, maybe?
I'm not gonna fail him.
Do you have a mirror?
He's,
Fuck, you think I carry around stuff?
you know, fair.
Fair.
Monk.
Materialistic possessions don't mean shit.
I'm gonna say go to fail him.
Mm.
Ellen, like knock on the door.
Vincent,
Yeah?
you see Shilong go to Phelan.
Yeah, she, like, opens the door.
Based on like, can you check him for me?
Yeah,
made no mess.
sure. Did something happen? As she gets out of the room and starts walking toward your room.
I'm gonna wait till we get like back into to like my room. It was like, oh, nothing. I just don't know if he's breathing or not.
That's kind of a big deal. I'm gonna guidance myself and medicine check him.
All right.
I love the calm. I love the calm demeanor of that. Oh no, I can't tell if he's breathing or not.
Fucking Christ! 17.
Yeah, 7.
So you check his body. You do know that he's breathing, but you do know that his heart is slower than normal.
Okay.
Like the heart rate, you know, it should be dun dun
So
dun 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 dun, but it's dun 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 dun.
she's going to she looks relieved for a moment. She's like, okay, he is breathing.
I figured.
And she looks a bit concerned. There is something weird, though. His heart rate is a lot slower than it should be.
I don't know. Doesn't he have like? I don't know. Does he have like demon blood inside of him?
We could ask.
The experts.
Yeah, and the person the blood came from, if there's any effects that might be causing this. She's gonna. I think for the time being, I should be monitoring him. Is that okay?
Alright. That sounds fun to me. I'm gonna go. I'm going to knock on the other two's door and see if they can help us out. As they get up.
Alright.
And I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to keep an eye on Gray.
Sure.
And I go and I knock on the room of Zora and Alex.
Alex, you awaken to a Zora shoving her face in your tits.
Is Zora awake?
She's stirring because of the announcement.
Oh yeah. So I am awake.
Lem, 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 lem.
You do the cat thing in your tits.
Zora makes no special comment. Zora does not act in a certain way because of how she was sleeping. She just gets up and goes on with her day, unless you bring attention to it.
She ignores that this happened, and we're not gonna talk about this ever.
Oh, are you guys awake in there?
And as you turn away from her, and she notices you don't say anything, a Cheshire-like grin spreads across her face.
As you hear Shilong at the door.
Just
Pokes out.
grabs,
Say anything, huh?
grabs sword.
Someone knocking.
Sword.
Okay.
Enter.
Well.
Sorry, I'm being interrupted. But yeah, Chilong's just says like, hey, check out. Something's going on with Gray, and might be due to the blood.
Hammond.
Go check on him. Anyway, I gotta go.
Okay. Yeah, it's just just we'll be there in a sec.
Hmm.
And just Zora gets her stuff on, gets ready.
Since I don't plan on leaving the train, I walk out in my sleeping clothes and just walk over there with my sword.
Out in the train?
On the train.
Yes.
I mean, it's
Yes.
a private car, so...
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry, I forgot.
You think I care? Oh yeah, some civilian's gonna see a woman in her pajamas with a sword.
This is
Stop.
kind of Japan, England. It happens all the time.
I'm back.
Okay.
It was literally just.
Neo-London. Got it.
What was
It was
that,
literally just nothing.
Okay.
I'm back. Anyway.
They're on their way. Well, Alex is on their way to Gray at the moment.
Alright. Since two people are watching over Gray, I'm not needed over there. Fuck, what do I do?
Well, you're in Fulton Station.
What do I do? Oh right, it's broad daylight.
Once again, just staying put is always an option. I want to be very clear.
No, I need to be doing something, Daz. I need to always be doing something.
So
But yeah,
yeah,
Vincent,
going.
I want to know if Wolf's doing anything.
Go ahead.
Wolf.
So we've stopped, like, the train has stopped, right?
Yeah, you're in Twildern Station.
Do I know anything about this place?
You can roll me. You can roll me history, buddy.
That's 20.
20. Twildern. Once again, you probably have. You remember it probably most fondly for the one time that Caleb was here, and he basically convinced the town runner or the mayor or the person in charge of Twildern to pay Caleb around over an exorbitant amount of money, to say the least, to deal with a problem involving his wife. And the wife was, how you say, possessed by a demon. But nothing really overly crazy. The informant in this town died a long time ago because Caleb killed him for giving wrong information. And yeah.
Okay, then I'll be in my room and I'm going to work on finishing reading that book.
All right.
Damn it, everyone's in my room. I don't know.
It was my room. All right. All right. Let's continue what you're gonna do. Apologies.
Yeah, she's just heading into the room and sees Gray as he is and looks to Phelan.
She looks up at you as you enter. Did he tell you what was going on?
No, he just said that I need to check on Gray.
We wanted to know if there was any property of your blood or of demon blood, that could cause his skin to go cold and his heart rate to slow. 'Cause that's what I'm doing currently. And I'm no expert on demons, so I figured we should bring in the experts.
I imagine Zora enters not long after Alex.
Yeah.
Once you say we should bring in the experts, she looks over to Zora. I'll roll, but
You're sage, so
exactly. I'm a sage and I have researcher, so
With the information on hand, Daz, can I make an Arcana roll?
Yeah, both of you guys can.
all right. Can I make history?
Nope.
All right, it's
Never mind, you're good.
that's 3. Actually, no, it's 4.
4.
That's a net 20 to 27 from me.
All right.
Why do I fucking...
So I got a 17 with Sage, with researcher, and then she got a 27 though.
Yeah, you don't know what the fuck's going on. Best you can chalk it up to, Alex, is probably his body is rejecting the blood, while the blood is also trying to, reproduce and, as blood cells do, try to, multiply, but his body is rejecting the fact of that. As Zora, you know that demon blood feasts on, demons in general. They thrive off human blood, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So they're to say that the demon blood inside of him is basically supercharging or trying to supercharge itself from Gray's blood might be an understatement or an overstatement. But there has never really been a real case of, documented what happens.
No one's tried this.
No one's done this before, no. And Alex, you'd know this as well. No one's really tried to do what you guys did to Gray. Which is why
Zora
there
kind of
is no
scratched her chin.
which is why there's no historical data on this.
Just looks over to Zora.
There's no nice way to put this, but so I'm just gonna be blunt about it to you because I feel like that's how you talk. Your blood is cannibalizing him, effectively. Demons subsist off humans in certain ways and forms, so that's what your blood is doing. Effectively supercharging off of Gray's body.
Yeah, I will also say this, Zora. You will know that theoretically speaking, this is theoretical, that if his body can adapt to the blood, he should be fine. But you do not know what the outcome of that will be.
With a 27, is this similar to a disease enough to where a vitality potion might have some impact or at least help with this?
All right.
It's hard to say. Even for me to describe what's happening to him, it's hard to say. It might. And also, Han, I saw what you said.
Sorry, I accidentally rolled a D10.
Would it make it worse? I guess is the question here.
It might. Because he's not. So the thing is, he's not taking damage. Is the thing. He's not getting hurt. It's just the nutrients from his body are like the cells are literally fighting against one another to have some sort of stability.
Zora's basically just communicating, hey, we need to find a way to sort of stabilize like the blood with like his blood with the newly introduced blood. I don't know how to do that because this has never happened before.
Does anyone roll a medicine check?
Sure.
Right.
I have a question.
What's up?
Would protection from poison or protection from evil and good do anything in this situation?
It'd probably make it worse for one reason.
So
demon blood is in his body, and if you're
it's adapting rather than invading. Okay. Yeah.
So here's Alex's big thing, and she's gonna say as much. We need to weaken blood that we didn't have time to dilute it then, but we need to give him transfusion of normal human blood. That way,
we have a distinct lack of those.
Actually, I don't actually have to make you roll because Alex just said it. You didn't match his blood type.
I see.
We need human blood. We need something that his body can actually use.
We also need to match a blood type. So if it's gonna be really bad,
but
if his blood type is something
to expedient
there's
the
also
situation, you're in a city. You could probably find like a blood donor bank here. Also, I'm not worrying about you specifically looking for a blood type, right? It is the problem. I'm just making it known as a problem in the game, right? You can just go to the city and say, I need this blood type. Or you can find out, you have to find out what his blood type is.
Guys, I mean, there is the option of looking for some O negative blood because that works with everyone.
Yep. Universal donor.
Or even, I don't know if this works while creatures unconscious, but if you probe deeper with detect thoughts, or you might be able to. Actually, no, he wouldn't be thinking of that. No,
that is a physical issue, Jero.
Well, I understand what you mean, Cheryl. If you probe deeper with detect thoughts, you might be able to figure out his blood type from his memories.
If he knows it, and it occurred to me like he wouldn't at any point be thinking about his blood type while he's unconscious, so that wouldn't work.
But once again, probing deeper means you go deeper into his mind and subconscious.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it could work. I'm not gonna say yes or no.
Guys, I got it. The fluid that's in my body, I'll just give it to Gray. It's fine.
No.
Jesus.
That's the problem. Nobody here can give him anything after this right now, because none of us.
If
are
we had
human.
If we had an Osamar, Zora would be willing to experiment with that, but no.
You want to kill him?
Ooh,
You want to
that's-
kill him? Is that what I want to
No,
hear?
Daz, would I have any idea of how to figure out his blood type? Like, would that be a thing I would have any knowledge on?
Well, you guys have medicine kits, right?
Yes.
I have.
Well, once
Ooh,
again-
actually, I don't know how many uses I have
I
left
have-
after what we did, but we have.
I have one that hasn't been used at all, so we should be good.
All right. I'm gonna say, to be nice, the medicine kits have little like tabs, like these little like paper things that if you put it in, it'll change the color, and depending on the color, it'll give you the blood type.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
All right. Spend a use of your medicine kit.
I don't have anything to tick off uses.
All right. Easier way to do it then.
I mean, just put on your medicine kit thing like it should have 20 uses, or actually no, it should have 10 uses.
10. Yeah. Here I do this.
Oh wait, no. Each one has 20. You said.
Oh. Okay. Well, there you go.
So you would just minus off one use.
There you go. See in your inventory.
Inventory.
All the way at the bottom, it says healer's kit.
Yeah.
You see where it says 20/20?
Yeah.
Just mark off it to 19 out of 10 out of 20.
So you did what I did before.
Yeah. That makes it easier. But yeah. There you go. So you do that. You find out what his blood type is. It is O negative.
Fucking what a. You're amazing, Gray. You're just destined for greatness here.
Would I know anything of the city that we are stopped at?
Not really.
They have a.
It's kind of a
I mean,
backwoods area.
listen. They have
Okay.
a hospital at least.
They do have a
Phelan's gonna-
hospital. They do have a hospital. Be sure of that.
Yeah, Phelan's gonna say, alright, I'll go get some of what we need, and if I'm not back by the time, we'll have to wait for the next train.
Be back by the next. Be back by the time.
Oh, trust me, I
Sheila. Looks to Shilong.
I'm not
You
there.
can make sure. Oh, you're not there?
Zora's
You
there.
didn't come back to. Oh, I didn't.
Shilong's walking around.
Oh, okay,
'cause
I didn't.
The room is getting cramped with women.
No, literally, dude, I'm like 6 foot something. Have you seen his body?
And
I
bulky.
can't like fit in there.
These rooms are like 15 by 15 foot.
Yeah.
10.
10 by 10?
Yep.
Yeah, like it was already getting cramped. That's why I can't really,
Either way.
Yeah.
I just,
To run through
Yeah.
this.
She'll do this basically. It's like, Phelan, you'll be back by the time. Take Shilong with you.
Alright. As is going on. Shilong, walking around the train. You do see a lot of, like, there are, like, people getting on to the Twildern train station, getting on. And they sort of look at you. You're a very tall guy. They're like, whoa, what is that? As, you know, some kids are looking at you, as their mom's like, don't talk to strangers.
eat vegetables and you become as tall as me, kids.
You know what that reminded me of? You know the thing from Fantastic Four? You know the first movie where
Oh my
where the
God.
thing is looking at where the thing is looking at where other kids are looking at the thing and then he's looking thinking for something to say, and the thing's just like, don't smoke, and he walks away.
Fucking
You see,
amazing.
that's why I said eat your vegetables, 'cause I don't know if smoking's bad for you yet.
You're true. Smoking is all the rage.
Yeah, man.
I'm still like over here as Shilong, and I'm just like, you are, all right. Another time.
What? What does that mean?
Listen, another time. I'll say it. I'll say it later.
We are going to go and break soon, but let's fix Gray before then.
Alright.
Yeah. Eventually, Tio makes his rounds back.
Alright.
Yeah. Phelan, on your way back, comes to you. Alright, we need to go in the city. We need to pick up some blood for Gray.
I guess I'll come along with you just in case we get in trouble, which we shouldn't, but luck.
Thank you. As Phelan is going to take Shilong, and we're gonna head off and go get some stuff. And as we're looking around, I'm going to cast Enhanceability on myself.
All right. As you guys are doing that, well, what's up?
By the way, Phelan, hey, I'm just gonna give you $100. Need you to pick me up just a little bit extra blood while you're there.
No reason.
No reason.
She sort of just looks at the money, looks at you. Any specific type?
Shrugs.
Right.
I'm trying out something new. It's called an all blood diet.
Yeah, she's like, I know what this is probably for, and I'm not gonna say anything.
Dwell on that, no.
Yeah, but we're gonna go to heckin' blood bank.
All right. As that's happening, Vincent,
Yeah.
you reading that book?
I don't know what's happening with Grace, so yeah.
All right. As we're reading that book, trying to get your mind off of,
Yeah.
you're able to finish the book. So there's that. You're able to finish the book. During this time, I believe. I think you only had a little bit of the book left to finish.
Mm-hmm.
But you're able to finish it.
Yeah.
And as you're reading the book, you hear in the back of your mind, "Oh, that's cute. Absolutely adorable."
You were cutting out.
Whew.
Daz?
Oh, yeah? I'm waiting for a
Okay, you're
response.
back.
Oh. Yeah,
I couldn't hear you.
Oh, shit. What was the last thing you heard?
I couldn't hear it.
Oh, you couldn't? Oh.
You were trying to do
You're trying to, I assume, talk as Kavard, but I couldn't hear you.
Alright. Let me get closer to the mic then. How cute. Absolutely adorable.
Go back to sleep. I'm not ready to take you on yet.
But you're preparing, aren't you? You're making preparations to take my throne.
I honestly don't care about any throne. I'm preparing to kick your teeth in so I can actually use you properly.
Hilarious.
Maybe. But there's someone I desperately want to kill.
A fiber power. Vengeance. Or a grudge. Which is it?
Why does it have to be one of them?
Now I know good snack. Vincent Miller.
We'll see who wins up the meal.
As we're gonna go on break.
That's a great Gray, and hopefully him not becoming a quarter demon, please no.
Saving Private Gray.
Alright, so, to those that are going out to find, I'll see.
Hey, now going on in the day that was. I really the best person. Oh, well.
Yeah, but yeah, you drag it onto yourself. But, so, you guys going? You guys investigating the place?
Yeah.
Alright, both of you guys roll investigation checks. Or perception checks.
yay.
Or perception, depending on what you want.
Perception.
Alright.
Perception?
Or investigation. It really depends on what you want. You gave yourself advantage on intelligence checks.
In that case, I'll go perception.
Alright.
And I'll have done my spell to do perception.
You mean
I'll just
wisdom?
Oh, okay, it's already gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just mark advantage and
Roll it.
perception. Here we go. 16.
16. Alright, we'll go around the city. You are able to find a blood bank. Children blood bank. And yeah, they do. If you go ask them, hey, do you have this blood type? They'll say. Then they'll say, oh shit, roll me D100.
That's really
Near you.
specific. I don't know why we're gonna roll dice, but
As they pull out a set of dice. Roll me D100.
how do you keep this place running?
Alright, who wants to do it?
I mean, there's also you know, you have licenses, guys.
Well, no, that's not the point. It's to see if they have the blood
Yeah,
stock.
it's to see what they have, not to see if they'll give it to us.
I'm running past this because you know you already have the licenses, and I assume you flashed them, and you know.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not gonna walk into a random blood bank and be like, "Hey, we're normal people. We want blood."
Give me blood.
Now I'm waiting for that
Give-
D100.
All right,
Hey,
I'll
alright.
roll it.
Okay, I knew.
I bet.
Oh,
Boy, do we ever! We are actually full stock of that specific blood type you want.
All right, I'll
Uh,
get enough for Gray, and then I'll get some for
Alright.
Heckin.
For blood,
Alex.
I never really looked up how much blood costs back in the day, so I'm just gonna say it's gonna be $100 or a red orb if you wish to exchange it. But
Okay. I'll give a red orb, and I'll give the $100 that Heckin Alex gave me.
all right, they're like, ooh, shiny gem. We can sell this for money. It's like it looks like it's worth $100. I'm like, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
As going out, Shilong, since you rolled higher, you do hear a bunch of kids saying, "Yeah, did you see that? Oh yeah, it was really fucking amazing. Did you hear they're actually having another underground fight in like at Davilside, you know, next week? No, I didn't hear that. Crazy. All right.
we're background.
Hmm. Yeah.
He'll just say like, "I'll be right back, fella." I'm gonna
All right.
break something.
How much time do we have at this point?
It'll have taken 30 minutes, so you have another 30 minutes.
We need to get back right now, Shilong.
Well, I'm counting all the time it took to run and get all that shit. To look for it as well.
Okay, I thought you meant travel time was 30 minutes. I'm like,
No.
oh, we
The
fucking
entirety of
go.
the expedition was 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But
I'll be right back. I'll catch up with you. Don't worry.
I can wait.
I know.
I got it.
Gray's more important.
That's great.
All right, I'll meet you back at the train.
Trust me,
Is
it won't
that-
take too long.
Balin's going to cast invisibility on herself, and she's going to fly above the city.
I assume you go into an
I must-
alleyway and do so.
I
Yes.
must go now. My people need me.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, Shilong's just gonna casually go to the kid. Hello.
Hello, fellow kid. Whoa, you're tall. Yeah, hey.
I heard about an underground fighting ring.
What? No. What? As one of the kids look at you. You're that guy who keeps beating up hoodlums in Aqua Point. I heard from a friend that he got punched in the face by you.
Ah, I'm famous.
Why do you want to know about the underground fighting ring?
Who cares?
Curious.
Yeah.
You're strong, right?
Incredibly.
As the kid's like, what are you doing? This guy's fucking, he's not in. As the kid's like, yeah, I got an idea. Name's Joseph.
That's me, Joseph. Yeah, you can just call me Shilong.
Alright. Well, Shilong, as he says that, he turns to his friends like, he has a Chinese name. He's gotta be a badass. As he turns to you and says, well, Shilong, I can show you where the underground fighting arena is. But I have to be your corner man. And I get half the profits you make.
Really?
Really?
How old does he look?
He looks like 16, 17.
He'll be my quarter man.
Oh yeah, I've watched a lot of these fights. I snuck in multiple times, but now that if you if you be my fighter, Joseph Joestar. No, and you're missing an E, but he says if you be my fighter, I can get in, register you, and it's all in. We'll both make a lot of money. Considering I heard that you're very strong, so strong in fact that you caught a bullet and flicked it back into a gun.
Yeah. Just simple stuff that anyone could do.
As the one that's more nervous says, "That's simple." He's like, as the Joseph says, "Yeah, fucking, of course, simple." But yeah, I'll let you in on where it is. Meet me at Davilside in a week. As the kid's like, do you have train money? He's like, I'll get train money. How about it?
Where? That sounds like a fun time.
Alright. Davilside's over here.
Thank you.
You could just, hover over all of them and just check. But yeah.
Where in Dallas I meet you at?
There will be a pizza joint near Davilside that sells like this vegetarian pizza that tastes pretty good. All considering it's vegetarian pizza.
Alright. I'll see you there. Also, one last thing.
Alright.
As I place a hand on him. Like on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
As the kid starts to feel a little like, oh.
What? What?
It's a little pressure.
Oh,
Just
okay. As he sort of like, oh.
Make sure you don't use this money for anything bad, right?
Nah, man.
Goes for your friends over there.
As the kid's like, no, I wouldn't.
Okay, then we should get along just fine. All right, I mess up his hair.
They seem sort of stunned at the exchange, and they like after you get going, they basically begin to do a high five handshake. As you hear them say, "We're gonna fucking make. We'll be able to fucking move out by the time we're at 19 if he wins for us. If we haven't
Kids. Today, and just like as he's walking.
as back with Phelan and Zora as they're going back to the. I assume
So
Zora.
I'm already there since I'm so fast.
Did Zora go with you guys or no? I don't think Zora went.
Zora didn't went with us.
Go with us.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I was looking. I didn't say it because stuff kept happening. But she was mainly looking over Gray, making sure like if she could do anything to sort of alleviate this condition from it getting worse and sort of halting it.
All right.
Wait, Daz. Wait, hold on. I want to fuck with these kids.
Fuck. Okay.
As soon as they turn to look like, oh yeah, thanks you, and I'm already gone. I basically use flash step.
You step to the wind like an asshole to fuck with them. All right.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck? Okay. But all right, roll me a medicine check, Zora.
Okay. I don't have a great one of these, but anything that helps. Yeah. 10.
All right. You basically try to like wipe the sweat off, and you decide, okay, I gotta. As much as this is weird, I have to take off his jacket and shirt, right? And as you do so, you notice as you pull it off, you notice that his chest and body, the muscles, they seem to be moving, not aggressively, but it's enough for concern. And as it seems like at a rapid pace, his body is changing. This is the part of the superhero show you never see, kids. The aggressive transformation of the body.
Does he look like he's in pain?
He's sweating, but he seems like he's powering through it in some way. As it seems to stop after a few minutes, as you don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Zora's like, I'll watch over him, but like now I'm actually considering what I have on hand. I don't have much I can do for him.
Yeah.
Luminous, no.
The only thing I could do is basically give poison to try and help, but that would hurt the human side. Well, the problem is I have a feeling that would probably hurt the human side as much as any demon stuff, so it's not really any point. I think it would really just worsen it.
Alright. After a bit, Phelan and Shilong get back, because Shilong is the Flash and Phelan was flying. They get back roughly around the same time. If not, Shilong's a bit slower, because Phelan was dashing, I assume.
Yeah, she was dashing above the buildings, so she didn't have to go around, like, streets or anything.
Yeah, Shilong's speed is 80, right? No,
yeah,
80.
45 plus another 45, that would be
90.
Okay. 90.
Then plus another 45 if you're dashing again with Step of the Wind. That'd be...
Man's burning all his step of the wind to burning all his key points to get over here. It's like, I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah, but
really 35.
Yeah, but you'd be just like, you'd appear literally a few minutes or a few seconds after Phelan gets to the train.
Yeah. That's terrifying.
Phelan, is the window open?
The window? If did you open the window? Like, I can't really say for that. This is your room,
didn't
guys.
exactly state that I did, but is there like an open window in the train car I need to get to?
Yeah, that can be easy.
Yeah, she gets in through that, and she'll, as she's like walking into the doorway into the room with Gray, she'll drop her invisibility. Got him.
As you say, got him. Shilong's right behind you. Like, okay, hi.
Hi, fella.
Oh shit, fast.
But 75 feet of movement. Jesus. I just did the math on that.
But yeah.
Yeah, Phelan hands one of the blood bags to you, Alex, and she's gonna get to work on
Alright.
Gray.
I'm gonna say, due to Alex's understanding and book knowledge, and Zora being a very intelligent mage, and Zora, or not even, Phelan. What's everyone's passive medicine, I should say?
18.
Don't look at me.
18?
Yeah, don't look at me.
18.
Yeah, with Phelan, being pretty good at nursing people back, considering she dealt with Uriel for most of her life. Not most
Uriel,
of her life, for
herself,
5 years of her
the
life.
people who came to her. Yeah.
So she's able to successfully help put the blood transfusion in, as you're now all seeing what's going on Gray's body, as he seems to calm down. You check his heart rate, as his heart begins to go normal after a few minutes, and he stops sweating, and he doesn't seem to be having any aggressive changes in his body physique. But you do notice that give me a second, I'm checking some real quick.
I'm gonna just when this is happening, when this is happening, I'm essentially going to step out of the room since I'm not needed, and go to Vincent's room, and I'm gonna open the door. If it's locked, I'm gonna unlock it.
No, it's not locked.
Okay.
Before you do anything,
So, yeah.
let me finish my sentence. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Alright. You notice that Gray's body seems to be much more stocky, stronger and stern. Not to an aggressive degree, but he does seem to have gained muscle. His hair does seem to be a tad bit longer. Yeah.
Yeah, Phelan's gonna... There's not really much more she does beyond that.
But, yeah, his condition does seem to be stable.
Alright.
Now you can continue with your thing, Alex.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go to Vincent, where Vincent is. I'm just going to open the door and just look at him.
Yes.
Go to Gray. Go to Gray. And she's just going to leave your door open and walk away. You know that asshole who doesn't close your door when they leave?
You bitch!
You're the worst type of person.
Wow.
I'm leaving your door open, and I'm going back to my room. Gray will be
I
fine.
assume that's just after we finished the conversation with Kavard.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, get up and go to the graves.
Bless you.
Yeah, you can continue, sorry.
But yeah, it's just going to the room where Gray is.
I'm gonna just stand outside the hallway since
All cool like Sasuke.
Phelan's
Uchiha.
still inside.
no, mostly because I can't fit. and there are a lot of people in there.
Alright, continue, Phelan. Sorry.
Just
I'm
looking
still
at them.
inside, checking things over, making sure everything's staying okay.
Alright.
What happened?
Shilong came to get me earlier. He thought that he thought that Gray wasn't breathing, and we discovered through a few different things that the demon blood in his body wasn't reacting well with his human side. According to Zora, it was cannibalizing his human side. We got Shilong and I ran into the city and got some blood, and I performed a transfusion, so he should be okay now.
And all that time, none of you thought to inform me.
Did they not? She looks up, looks at Zora and whoever else is in the room.
I was just making sure the situation didn't get worse. I was trying to make sure everything would be fine.
I see.
It wasn't a conscious choice. It all just happened, okay?
She, at this point, since he's okay, she'll put his, lower his shirt back down so that he's covered now, and will stand, sort of. She did sprint all the way here, so I imagine she's still a bit winded. I don't want to... Actually, Daz, do you think it'd be safe to move him right now?
Well, there's a transfusion going on, right? Meaning...
Well, it's done, ain't it?
No, transfusions take a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
meaning the bag
Then
is
she's
being
in the
hung from
process of bag it.
somewhere. Yeah, he's in the process of it. As I should have said that, my apologies. As the bag's being hanged or hung somewhere high, so the blood can drain into him as he's laying down. So no, you cannot move him. Long story short.
Okay. Then, she won't leave then. If it's still in the process, she won't leave.
Alright.
That's... She doesn't really have anything else to... She's just monitoring him, essentially.
Alright. Assuming, this is all everyone does. You want to jump?
I'm good with that.
I
Sure.
can't really jump that high, but I can try, I guess.
You can step with the wind.
I mean,
I trust you.
I can jump pretty high.
Alright, we're
Actually,
jumping.
that's I'm thinking about. I have a plus to my strength and I have stuff. Yeah, and I can jump pretty high.
Alright. So time will jump forward. Oh wait, you thought I meant jump high? No, we're jumping through time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't think I can do that.
No, that's...
Well, actually, I have done that, but I
you've
don't
done
really
it,
want
but
to do
not
that
in the
again.
conventional way. You
I just waited a really long time.
Yeah.
That's time.
Feels like a really boring way to do it.
That's crawling through time. You mean? Anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
So yes, going through another, time passes. The train begins to go off again, and let me look at my notes for how much time goes. After another time, After about 4 hours, you make it to Ignis Point.
Let's see, what time is it? Whew. Nice midday.
So, yeah, you make it to Ignis Point. The train stops again for 30 so minutes. It says, yeah, we're gonna get going. You know, it does the train.
Just
like,
Yeah, there it is.
He
Yeah,
says,
looks to Zora.
He says we're gonna get going.
I don't even think a comprehend
About
language
30
spell could
minutes.
help with that.
But yeah, continue.
Alright.
So what's the plan, nerds?
What's the plan?
we
We gonna...
about the secret mission thing, so
Yeah. It's up to Vincent whether he wants to tell us about it and have us go.
Aha, Wolf, you have to talk.
He decides not to, you see.
Hey,
Rebelling.
guys.
What was that? Sorry?
During the 4 hours, could I get a short rest?
Long rest or short rest? Well, you could. Technically, it's a new day. You can use one of your long rests for an hour.
I use a short rest.
Alright. I shall short rest you. Specifically.
And can I also take a short rest to get my key points back?
Yeah, just tick it off, nerd.
Yay.
Yeah, I use 2 hit dice.
Alright.
And
Ugh.
I'm gonna head out to Ignis Point.
You're gonna go by yourself? Alright.
Fuck.
You doing a sneak?
No,
Yo, Vincent, why you have to?
got something to do.
Okay. No, I'm like, alright. Do what you gotta.
Don't die.
I'll put on clothes and just.
He does not
walk.
respond to
She-
that.
Sheilong just looks at sorry, it's not going on a mission.
Can't respond. Narrows eyes.
Vincent.
No, shut
Like I
He's
said,
gone
he's
already.
going.
He's gone already.
Just
That
like-
doesn't count.
Zora walks. So Zora moves. Zora tries
No,
to catch up with you.
As you
by
said
stealth.
that, he was already leaving the train.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna go out as well. I'll just walk with him for the first bit before we split off eventually, depending on if we do split off. I'm gonna go and look for a place to buy some things.
What are you going to go buy?
Well, funny you ask. I'm going to go look for one. This place should have some nice clothes.
Yes. It's Ignis,
So,
baby. Of course that's
since I'm gonna be away, since I'm gonna be away from everybody, they don't need to know that I'm going to do this, but I'm going to go and do this.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm also going to look for somewhere to
Over the rainbow.
buy. Ooh, that's There's no Hunters Common or anything, but there might be like underground, basically places and it's the middle of the day, so I'm imagining people are either sleeping, like those kinds of people are either sleeping or they're shut down for business. They're home. So that's the point here. I
Gotcha.
just want to know where basically information gathering on places like that for the future,
All right.
and
Roll me
just
invest.
places to buy. Yeah,
All right. Roll me investigation.
but also nice clothing. And since I'm alone, I don't have to worry about other people knowing. 19.
You can find a really good shop. You find a really good shop with really nice clothes. Like really nice clothes. It's really good. Very like it's like Victoria's Secret before Victoria's Secrets, but for normal clothes and underwear.
So we don't have to worry about it, but I'm gonna drop a little bit of money here.
We have to worry about it, but for the future, whatever that may be.
Yeah. I'm gonna post a few outfits, and I'm gonna drop a little bit of money.
All right. I'm gonna drop some fucking cash.
And yep. Also going to specifically, there's am I able to find in this place 3 very nice kimonos?
I would say yeah.
Okay.
That's oddly specific, but yes.
That's oddly specific, right? Yeah. And some lingerie. Don't worry about that, though.
Okay.
So,
I wanna say this. Be like, I'm not talking to you, Sebi. I'm talking to Shilong and Vincent. I don't know what the fuck she's planning, but I need you to be prepared.
No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. She's after Vincent.
after. Just because he's my quarry doesn't mean I'm after him. Just means I always know. I'm always.
You're just stalking.
Always open.
Funny that because you're about to lose that sense for a bit.
Ah.
Oh yeah, they.
But yeah. So between that and basically some information gathering on like, I'm not talking to people, so it's not that kind of information gathering, but
you're
some
eavesdropping,
basic.
you're looking around, etc., etc.
Yeah. I'm looking for a place to
with
possibly get weapons in the future.
Alright.
Maybe rare ingredients for poisons.
Alright, with a 19, unfortunately, you do not. You do hear mumblings about certain things, but you can never really make it out due to the chatter of this bustling city. And by the time you get back to where you think those people are talking, they're gone.
Okay. Alright. In that case, I'm going to just go back go back and put the stuff I bought away from Zora. Fuck out of the bags, cat.
What?
Well,
Listen, I know cats. Anytime you bring a bag, they're just curious on what you got, and it's like,
they're
shoot.
lynx, not necessarily a cat. They're lynx.
That just means she's gonna twitch while she looks at the bag.
Alright.
I like to think that that's Alex's fucking, like, that's Alex's reason for putting the bags, like, behind something. It's like, no, there's a cat in my room.
But, if we're moving on
Yep,
from that.
that's me.
Alright.
Actually, just before splitting up, Vincent, just while we're walking for the short period we're walking in the same direction, Alex is going to say to you, I think we're friends.
He'll actually stop and look at you when you say that.
She'll just stop and just like glance at you and just stare.
How can you tell?
She shrugs. That's why I said I think. I don't know. I trust you. She almost squints as if she's unsure of herself, but she's saying it.
You'll actually see a smile go on his face. Just. And he'll continue walking, and before you split off, he'll just say, I trust you too.
Hold on. I need to see if she smiles. Give me a second.
Does that girly, like, twirls the hair? 9, never mind.
Oh, that's a 9. Never mind. She doesn't smile. She just keeps walking.
Oof. Well,
All right, that's it.
okay.
That flag raised. Alright, let's go.
All right.
Alright. Vincent,
I know what my job is here, people.
Yep.
as you go to where you think the crack of, the tear in space is, it's still there. You go towards it?
Yeah.
Alright. As you go towards it, as you touch it, you hear a voice in your head rings out and says, "To enter my challenge, you must be prepared to stay afloat and not be dragged down. Do not drag others down. Are you ready?" As it also says, "Be aware, another is in here."
I'm ready.
Alright. Give me a second. Da-da-da-da. I'm getting something very important. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, I said. Alright.
Okay.
As you...
And mind you,
How fucking dare you?
Hey. Give me the thing. Give me the thing.
What?
Pass the thing.
I shouldn't be confused because I feel like I'm forgetting something. Right, music.
There we go.
You're not gonna need it. Because Vincent, as soon as you enter...
Hello?
Oh, hello. How are you? But Vincent, as soon as you enter, you see as...
Test?
Oh,
Hello?
am I dead?
Yes, hello?
Am I dead?
Oh.
Alright, that was weird. You can hear me now, right? Good.
Yeah, cut out again.
I'm assuming you can hear me now, right?
You just cut out, man.
Why? It was working fine earlier. You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I hear you.
As you enter in, you see as the floor underneath you drops. As you're standing on a single pillar, as the pillar then drops as you grab onto what seems to be a chain hanging above. As Alex, your quarry sense disappears. Your quarry disappears.
All right, danger alert.
But before that, Vincent,
See, you wonder why I
Yeah.
always mark you as my quarry.
you know you're actually proving a point right now. But
Mm.
you see as hanging from one of the chains, as she seems to be reaching for a blue orb, a person with red, orangey hair, holding a rifle behind her back, you see.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Been a while since we've seen her.
How far is the orb for me?
From you,
My
approximately
girl.
around 100 feet away.
Okay, and where's the next chain for me?
About 30 feet away.
Okay, I'm going to...
As she sees you're there, she's like, "What the?" As she stops reaching for the orb, and instead goes for her rifle. So I need you to
I'm
roll the
going to-
initiative.
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm not gonna need the music? Give me the thing.
The reason why it's lagging is because you keep asking me to go to different tabs, Sebi. That's why I keep
Fucking-
cutting out.
Fine, I'll do it myself. This is why I saved your music before. Definitely.
Alright, did you roll it? Oh, Vincent.
Yeah.
Let me roll for her. Well, she goes first.
Yeah.
Alright. So, she sees you, she pulls out a gun. As this gun is actually much more futuristically created, well crafted. As she pulls out, and she's gonna fucking shoot you, bro.
Is it a rifle?
No, she pulls out her pistol. Sorry, her rifle's two-handed, so she can't.
Damn.
Hmm?
Major fucking range on that handgun then.
The hand, right.
100 feet.
Yeah, disadvantage.
She's so close.
Yeah. What's your AC?
16.
16. She misses you as you dodge out the way. As she says, "Stand still, I need this for someone." Yeah, she's gonna take another shot at you.
Alright.
This time she's going to use her movement to swing back and forth, and she's gonna make an acrobatics check whenever she moves in this area. That shouldn't be with advantage. She dropped a nat 20. To which she swings back and forth and grabs onto the next one. She's 30 feet closer. She pulls a gun at you. And now this will just be straight. What's your AC?
16.
16 hits.
Okay.
You take 12 points of damage as you get shot. And I'm going to make you roll a Constitution saving throw. To which you fail, as you're going to be taking.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right, roll con save.
Alright.
Nice. You would have taken 76 poison damage. As, yeah, the effects of the bullet strike you, but you push through. As she says, "Just go down. You won't die in here. I need that." Yeah, that's her turn.
Okay. I'm gonna using my action.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna use bend time.
All right.
Cast haste on myself.
Okay. As you basically grip the air in your hand as your mark begins to glow. As you, the time and space around you begins, your relative time changes as you got haste on you.
How close is she?
She'd be 100 feet away. She moved 30 feet, so she's 70 feet away. 70 feet.
70 feet from me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, I just. Ah, fuck! I missed something. Anyway.
What was the challenge? I
Uh,
had to stay afloat
yes.
and couldn't pull others down.
Yes.
Alright. Does it take my action to try and jump across?
It's your movement, but you have to make an acrobatics check every time you move.
Okay.
And each
yeah,
jump
I'm gonna
to each
try
ring,
and...
unless you take a dash action, will, it's each ring is 30 feet apart, but you have to use your, you have to fucking, for you, since you're hasted, you would be able to jump to 2 rings, but each one will require an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Also, just a thing that he does have is the enhanced jumping.
Yeah.
That wouldn't require anything when you're swinging on a chain, I don't think.
Hmm. It basically increases my jump distance by twice my proficiency.
I don't see how.
So
By
it
12.
adds another 6 feet.
Yeah, that wouldn't really change much because you would either overshoot it and miss the ring, or you could get the ring easier.
Okay.
Let's go. Step of the one wheel in front
Then,
here.
yeah, I'm gonna try and with my actually, I'm gonna use my hasted action to dash.
There it is. Alright, so that means you'd be getting 60 feet closer to the orb.
And I'm gonna fire reach the orb into my hand.
As you attempt to do that, take off the points. The orb moves out the way.
Okay. Alright. And
Selfish,
and then
selfish, huh? She hangs from the chain.
you pull me down, you lose this as well.
I'm not gonna pull you down. I'm gonna poison you. There's a difference.
The needs it for someone else, and I'm gonna use my movement to try and get it.
So your haste action to dash. Now here's my question. Does that just make you move 30 feet?
My hasted action?
Yeah, if you dash. That just gives you
My
additional feet
dash,
of movement.
that's my movement, which would be 80. Because my normal movement is 40.
Yes. I need you to roll me acrobatics checks when you move.
Alright.
I thought I said that.
Yeah. Sorry. Acrobatics.
Alright. That's the first chain.
You should
30 feet.
also have advantage
Nope.
because of haste.
Dexterity saves,
No?
not checks.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, it's always confusing. All right.
Roll another one.
Okay.
All right, you're
Nat
fine.
20.
Yep, you're fine with that one as well. So 60 feet.
Also, that's 5.
All right. By the end of, well, I get to decide when I give it to you, and it's not now. But continue.
I should be at the chain.
To grab the blue orb.
Yeah.
That'd be 80 feet.
Yeah, because I action dashed to.
Yeah. All right. You gonna try and grab it?
I'm gonna try.
Roll me. Use your action, right?
Yes.
You cannot grab it.
Okay. Then that's me.
All right. As you blow past her, she turns to you and she says, "Ugh." As she loads her, as she basically throws her rifle down as it falls into this endless void, as she pulls out a rifle, as she adjusts herself so that her foot is wrapped around a chain, as her leg is wrapped around her chain as she's hanging upside down, and she is going to, well, actually, I'll make her roll something to see if she can do that. Yeah, 21 acrobatics check to see if she can do that. I'll let her do it, as she's gonna load a rifle.
And my AC is 15 now because of haste.
Yes. That's one miss.
Also, I should have taken damage from the last one, should I?
Did you not? You did not. Let me
Yeah.
put that on you. There you go. 12.
Alright.
As 23 hits you.
That's
Alright. Jeez. As you take 13 points of damage, I need. Oh fuck! I keep forgetting the rules of this because I was not expecting you to roll this. Let me get my notebook. Secret mission number 2. Alright. You got hit. I need you to make me an athletics check to hold on to the chain.
okay.
You have a negative?
I have a 9 strength.
You have 9?
He said athletics.
Yeah, I forgot. You
Use
just
dice.
beat it because the DC is essentially like concentration. You got a 10. As you get struck by it, as you using your more dexterous abilities, you grab onto it with the other hand. As she will then use her movement to get 30 feet closer to you, grabbing onto another chain. She has to use acrobatics. She just gets over the DC of 15 to grab onto the next chain. As she looks at you and she says, "If you get that blue orb, you'll ruin everything that I'm trying to do right now." As Vincent. Vincent,
Yeah, I'm here.
what you doing? Am I cutting out? God.
You're good.
Oh.
What do I get if I let you have it?
She just... Listen. I don't have a lot of things to give you.
And for starters, tell me why you want it.
It's none of your business. Why do you want it? Huh? I don't ask your business.
I'm doing this for my brother.
Roll me deception.
He thinks of Gray as a brother.
Roll me persuasion.
16.
She thinks for a moment. Ugh. Fine. She lets go of the chain she's hanging on by it with her foot. Technically, I'm an enemy in your eyes. I'm not a... Fine. You can have the fucking orb.
I'll use my action to try and grab it.
As you both came to a resolution about the orb just floats into your hand. As the voice in the secret mission reverberates, the action of allowing oneself to rise above yourself is a selfless action. Vincent Miller, you are denied the blue orb as it shatters in your arm. As you asked one to throw themselves under for you and another. As that happens, the area that you are in begins to recontort and reshape once more. As both you and Hannah get launched out of this room into an alleyway. As she slams her fist down on the ground like, damn it! She picks up her gun that's on the floor that she dropped. She puts her rifle back into what seems to be a guitar case that was in the alleyway on the opposite side of where you entered. And she looks at you very pointedly. Hope you're happy now. Neither of us got what we wanted. Now I gotta go find another one. As she adjusts her rifle, as when she's walking, she mutters to herself, Nan's gonna kill me. As
He just stays there for a moment and says more to himself. This just proves what I already know. Not good enough yet. Sorry, Gary. And yeah, he'll back to the train.
Alright. I'm sorry, but you have to, in this secret mission, you have to basically come to a peaceful resolution and get the blue orb, both of you together. You cannot basically give up.
Yeah.
Or get someone else to give up.
Yeah. That's fine.
Which is why it's really good if you all went as a team. Earlier on, if you guys all went here as a team, you could have got this really easy.
Yeah, because there wouldn't have been anyone else. Oh,
Which is why it was
I'm
supposed to be
so
the second one.
sad.
Yeah, it's the second one. No harm done. You guys already have enough hit points as it is, so it's fine.
Oh no, I'm not even sad about the hit points. I'm sad that I didn't go with him because there's things. There's things.
Also, I want to point out you wouldn't have been able to fly in there. Now that it's done, essentially, yeah, it would have been fun if you could. That would have been just one big fucking loophole. But yeah.
Yeah, like I had the thought earlier, and then I was like, I came into this campaign with fail, and Daz has counters flying set up.
For a moment there, Alex lost her quarry.
Yep.
Yeah, this is why at the moment I'm over here.
Well, say goodbye to Hannah.
Okay, so yeah.
Say goodbye to Hannah for whenever you may meet again. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye. Your
All
one
right,
connection
future girl,
to Nea
why?
is gone. Goodbye.
No, my wife.
Future rogue lady. Where are you from?
I'm so sad that I haven't actually said Nea's name.
Either way. Yeah.
I'm just gonna just sword now like at my hip. Currently, like leather jacket on and just rushing out.
Well, once again, you
And
have
I'm
to roll
just-
survival to find him. You just know he's back. You don't know where he is.
Oh well, that's perfectly fine. Let me just check Ambusher real quick. Is it Ambusher? I believe it's
It's
Ambusher.
Slayer's Focus.
There's Slayer's focuses for perception. What is it? Cunning tracker. That's what I'm looking for. Can track one or more creatures. You add your intelligence. Okay, just making sure. So I'm tracking him. Okay.
What's your
16.
I mean, I'm not trying to hide.
Alright. What's your
Yeah,
passive then?
My passive stealth?
Yeah.
20.
I will say that you get to the place where Vincent was, the alleyway, but he's gone by then. You know he's still nearby.
To make it easy for you,
Yeah.
you do see drops of blood. Because I was shot twice.
You were shot twice. Yeah, actually.
So I will then be following that. I'll have the case that's the case that the Tonto is in as well.
Alright.
Just walking with me, but the sword is on my hip.
Alright. Well, I trust you guys to roleplay this easy enough. Assuming Vincent, you're getting closer to the train.
He's going at a slow pace.
Alright,
But
so-
yeah, he's making his way back to the train.
So, yep.
Okay. She'll just walk up behind you, like you hear her. Well, actually, hold on. Hold on. Passive. What's your passive perception?
Passive perception, 15.
15. You know, you hear her because once she gets eyes on you, then she starts stomping up behind you, and with a -5, you just catch it.
He'll
She'll just
turn around.
put a hand on your shoulder. She'll just put a hand on your shoulder and just like, where the hell did you just go? I couldn't sense you.
And sense me.
That's beside the point.
No, it's not. Anyway, continue.
He'll just
Where were you?
lean against one of the. I assume they're walking in like a street.
Yeah.
Yeah, just lean against the side of one of the buildings. Just. I tried to do something and wasn't able to.
Roll insight. So I got 16, buddy. When you say you're trying to do something, it seems like it's like one of those things when a person does something and it needs to be, it's like, I need to do this kind of thing. Is it one of those? Or am I not able to tell?
There is a sense of that.
Hmm. She just, with the hand that has the case in it, she just points towards the train. March. I'm not going to tell anyone. Your business is yours, but I thought we said we're working together.
He'll lean up from the building and look at you. We're only as strong as the weakest link. And right now, that's me. And he'll get walking.
It's like, it's like 1 or 2 at this point,
Yeah,
right?
it'd
Like
be around
almost
1, 2.
2. Okay. I'm not gonna start a fight here, but boy, oh boy, weakest link. The one who took me down that's a disrespect.
I was about to say.
Like, the one who has a double arm and who took me down in a showdown, weakest link. Okay. I'm not going to start a fight here. I'll leave it alone. I'll drop it for now. Boy, do I not want to. Anyway.
I'm gonna get rid of your haste ability if that's cool.
Oh yeah, the haste will run out. So, funny thing, when they get yeah, I'm gonna. At one point, he just stops, and he's going to turn to you.
She just stares blankly.
He's gonna walk right up to you. And he's gonna try and attack you.
Okay.
What the fuck?
So, I'm not gonna... So, here's the thing. I'm not surprised. Once I saw you started walking towards me, I'm just like... What's this? Right now? Oh, okay. She's entirely just like, what are you doing? Like, in her head. So it's just like...
I really hope the
An
train
18 hit.
guys.
An 18 is my AC.
Alright. And he's more.
Oh, wait a second. Wait.
Hmm?
No, you don't have advantage, but you're just doing this, so we're not rolling initiative. Yeah.
Take 7 points piercing.
Okay.
All right.
Just fucking walk up and shank her?
Seems
And... Alright, buddy.
That hits.
The 19 hit. Okay.
Oh, you're taking katana.
Oh, fuck yeah. What's wrong with you?
Well, first I'd get my extra attack.
Okay.
Of course I get
If
the
we're
second
actually
attack.
doing this.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
apparently we're actually doing this in front of the train.
No. As he walks, as he walks up to you and hits you with the dagger, he looks you dead in the eye and just. You were asking for a rematch.
Roll your extra attack.
We're gonna leave without you guys. Oh my God.
I assume 15 misses.
15 misses. As in front of the train, we're over here having a fucking match. Okay, then.
Oh, you guys are right in front of the train?
No.
We're not?
Close enough to the train, yes. Not
Alright.
right in front, but close enough. Close enough that certain people are looking at this like, what? What just happened?
So,
She's bleeding?
dropping the Tonto case and going in for full-on strikes with the sword, as I'm not fucking around.
Alright, target him.
Oh,
He
whoops.
Whoa!
Whoa,
Roll the extra for a second attack first.
No, just take the other damage off of him. There you go.
That's
Okay, there we go. And initiative. Ooh, you listen. Wait. Hold on. This is some bullshit.
I...
I'd like us to roll initiative real quick.
Alright.
alright.
Daz,
Yeah.
you said this is causing a commotion, right?
People around are seeing this as a dark-skinned woman wearing a leather jacket pulls out a katana, a silvered one, a really excellent-looking one, slashes Vincent twice as he gets two cuts across his chest.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
What the
Sorry,
fuck?
Sorry. Hold on. Let me see if I hit. I hit. Okay.
Wait, fucking chill.
I need to make sure.
Roll your second attack.
So would we be able to at any point
that's
know
the
that there is a
third.
big
That's
thing
the
going
third.
on?
That's from Ambusher.
Ah.
So that's why I was like, no. I need initiative real quick. All right. So yeah, with the third attack, she's just gonna go with that. And you look like you're still going, or
He's not giving up.
Yo, man, what's going on over here? Just like, oh shit, like, I don't know, just like this girl and this guy are fighting. What does that girl have
Alright,
with the katana?
cool,
I don't know, man.
Sammy, you're not really helping the stereotypes.
Yeah,
listen. I'm just going to I'm gonna bonus action. No, there's no need to do that. There's no need to do that, Alex. There's no need to, but you're kind of
Yo,
annoyed.
dude, you just see that girl? She just got stabbed and she's fine. What the hell? Nah,
okay,
man, that's not.
can we hear this and can we come out?
Each round is 6
Well,
seconds,
I'm going to-
so it'll be a bit before it even reaches you guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna coat the
as long as I
the
know
blade
that
in
it
poison.
doesn't reach us, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna coat the blade in poison, specifically my basic poison. And this is that. Basically, we're gonna just treat that as proper turn of the yeah.
Okay.
Vincent, as you are getting your ass beat up, as you're bleeding from a blood wound on the ground, as you stabbed Alex once and she attacked you 3 times.
He'll get back up to his feet.
What do you do? What do you do? Oh boy.
Do I notice the crowd?
There is a group of people around, yes.
You clearly see as you've attacked her out of nowhere, Alex is looking at you. It's just like about that round 2, it's like how do I put it? She looks like she's not in the mood. Like, like it's almost as it's kind of like it's not quite cat call. It's as if somebody's
Slapped
it's
her
kind
ass.
of as if someone slapped her ass and she's just like she's full going all out on this person on them.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So fighting is sex for her. Nice.
I mean, I never told you were wrong. It's the thing.
Alright, Vincent, what are you doing? I need to know.
He'll just say to himself, and up to you how loud it is or if she hears.
Okay.
Just way to prove my point. And he'll go in with the dagger again.
Alex, your hearing is doubled, I think.
I have a passive 20 with hearing.
You wouldn't be able to hear that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
21
Yep.
hit.
You're able to hit her.
Second attack. 18.
Mm-hmm. That is her AC.
Or 5.
Give me a moment.
That's me.
Whoa. Alright. I don't want to do this. I don't want this to happen, guys. It doesn't have to
Stop.
happen.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It's my turn, right?
Hold on. Ugh. Yep.
Okay.
It's your turn.
She's just gonna roundhouse kick him in the face.
20.
Before you can go through with it,
Mm-hmm.
give me but a moment. I'm getting an image, you see. What's your bonus to initiative, Alex?
12.
Oh, right, that makes sense. So, I don't know why it went to you first, but I'm gonna contextualize it as he was waiting and watching.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting an image. You see as a man with very long hair covering his face goes and stops your kick with relative ease as he begins to put on a mask as you recognize your teacher, but just not in his normal attire, as he puts on his mask to shield his face from you, as he looks at you and he says, We do not want bad blood with Caleb. Even if you're going to do it non-lethally.
She's just going to try and flip out of the hold on her leg.
Roll me acrobatics. Give me a second, I got.
Do I hear that by chance, Dance?
No, you do not.
Okay.
As you try to, he keeps you there sturdy and he pushes your leg back onto the ground.
She just stops and she's going to just hold her sword up to Vincent and just look to him. I don't want to hear anything about this pity party. Fuck you and all of your ideas of insecurity. You have a devil arm. You're strong. And she's just going to swipe the poison and the blood off of her blade and then clean it and put it away.
As you go and begin to walk away, Howl begins to say, in a very less, not an unusual tone, more chipper tone, says, Sorry, that was a demonstration. They're my students. This is, we are practicing for a show we're going to be doing later in a different town. They just couldn't wait. As everyone's just sort of like, oh, okay.
I knew it was fake. That was way too much blood.
Yeah, exactly. As he goes towards you.
Oh, sorry. That was a mistake.
Okay,
That was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was a mistake.
Dying.
Whoops.
Well, I guess he's dead.
You see that effects? His brains are all over it. That's not realistic.
That's not real. As Howl goes towards you. Also, let me show you his busted initiative. He got a 30. He goes towards you, Vincent. And he kneels down, looking you in the face. As he says, I don't know what brought this on. I don't know what insecurity you're fighting. But that devil arm inside there is looking to feed off of it. You do know that, right?
You're cutting out.
Oh. I'm saying a sentence. Is the sentence going through?
It's crackly.
I hear you, but it's crackly.
Yeah.
Weird. He says, I don't know what insecurity you're fighting right now, but that doesn't matter. The devil arm you have is looking to eat you when you are at your weakest. That's why he's sleeping. The fact that you're giving in to such a weak, to such a weak state of mind. It's a shock that Caleb even considers you a student. gonna be real.
You honestly thought he put me as a student?
He told me as such. And I know when he's
That's
lying.
bullshit. I'm nothing more than a dog in his eyes. A dog that's to outlive its usefulness. A
As you
dog
said,
that should have never come
alright.
here.
As you're walking away, Alex, you hear him scream out to you, Alex. Do you stop?
Mm-hmm.
He grabs Vincent by the hair as soon as
Okay.
people begin to leave, and he drags Vincent into an alleyway. As he calls you out, gesturing for you to follow him.
She'll do so.
Alright. As Vincent, do you resist in any way? Do you
I'll
resist?
try.
You'll try.
Oh wait, what did I just do? Oh, whoops. Sorry, bud. I wasn't supposed to heal you.
I assume athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah. Also, no.
Okay. No,
I healed
he's
him because you
he's
killed him.
grabbing me.
Yeah, he's grabbing you. Athletics or acrobatics, whichever.
So no, that's an 8.
As he grabs you by the hair, he pulls you to the side as people, he does it in such a way that it seems like he's just grabbing you by the shoulder. Or he puts his arm around your shoulder and puts
Okay.
his hand on your head and he pulls you into an alleyway. As he throws you to the ground and waits for Alex to show up. And Alex, do you show
Oh,
up?
you're starting to cut out. It's really bad.
Oh, fuck. Give me a second.
Points of
Alright.
exhaustion, one might say.
Yeah. All right. As do you show up in the alleyway?
Oh, of course.
All right.
I might not think of Hal as my teacher, but I respect him for, keeping me all these years.
As you walk in and see this, Howell takes off his cloak, puts on his mask, and ties back his hair to look like what he does in his face claim. If you want me to remind you what he looks like, just ask. I can show you the image.
Oh, no. Hang out. All right, we might want to take a break to give your computer a chance.
That's
We might
probably
want to give your computer a chance to breathe.
That's
I think your
probably
computer
best.
needs a short rest.
Yeah, we're gonna take a really quick break.
Short rest.